Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Chris here. So today, first project that you're all going to see on the new lathe is a bowl or a plate. Let's just see how it goes when I get turning. So I hope you all enjoy it, and remember, keep safe. Remember to wear all your face shields and eye protection, and make sure you've no loose garments or chains hanging down. So I'll reposition the camera and then we'll get going. Okay everybody, I'm back now. So it's a Beech bowl blank and
0.0 centimeters. 0.0 centimeters.
I've just set the
0.0 feet inches. 0 millimeters. 0 centimeters. Meters. 0 feet inches. 0 inches.
Okay, so it is
2 1/16 inches.
2 1/16 inches thick, and its diameter is
9 3/16 inches.
9 3/16, so it's a 9x2.
9 1/8 inches.
That'll turn
0
itself off
inches.
in a few seconds. So basically it's just fitted on the 75mm faceplate in the back with 4 wood screws. So my first job that I want to do is I'm going to just get it into round, and then I shall also get the face nice and square. So just put my face shield on. And I'll be using the carbide tools today. Make sure everything's nice and secure. Just have a, that's not that one. So I'm going to use the square tipped cutter today to start off with. Make sure the speed's on its lowest. Right, that sounds okay to me now, and it's not wobbling, so I'll just line myself up here and off I go. Right, I've got the outside pretty much round, so I'm happy with that. So what I've done now, I've moved the tool rest round, and I'm going to use my round cutter. I've got a little centre mark, so I can just start there, and I'll just do some draw cuts and just tidy up the face. Off we go. Nice gentle cuts. Nice and gentle. And there you go. Screws have popped out. I'll be back in a sec. Rock and roll! Right, I'm back. I've mounted it on a worm screw now. And I think what it was the faceplate. The holes that go through the faceplate, they're not countersunk, and I've used countersink screws, whereas I need to get some pan head screws that are flat underneath. So I think that's what I've done wrong, just used the wrong screw. So anyway, it's mounted on a worm screw now, so I've just squared it up again. Well, got it true again on the circumference, so I'm just going to have another go now at facing the face up. So right, so Bit low. Radio. Off we go again. Ooh, made it through one pass. Ooh, two. Okay, well, while I was off camera, what I've done is I've made these little discs, drilled a hole in the centre. So this, I'm going to use an expansion grip on the chuck. So these should be suitable for the jaws to expand a little bit and grip. So what I've done is I moved the tailstock with its live centre on, and the point of the live centre just goes through there and it's held in place, and then I just set the lathe spinning slowly, and then I just hold a parting tool just for a couple of seconds, just to give me a little start of a groove which I can feel with my fingers. So now what I can do now is just present my parting tool and give me a better groove, and then I can just hollow out this centre portion for the chuck. So I'll do that now. Okay, I've got that recess out now, so I'm just going to get the skew chisel and put a little bit of a dovetail moment on it. Let's go. Just have a feel of that. Okay, pretty tricky. So what I'm going to going to start doing now is shaping the bowl. So off we go. Continue to work around. Nice and slow. Bringing the bowl around. Bringing the body around now. Right, so I've got the basic shape that I'm going for here now, but I'm just going to thin out this outside edge. So let's go. Bringing the body around. Turn this off a bit. Okay, so I've done the bottom of the bowl now, and it's been sanded up to 600. So it's got a few rings there in the bottom, in the recess for the chuck, and then it gently curves, comes out. So it's a bit of a foot here, and then it flows and it goes round to the edge. So I hope you can see that all right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish the bottom with sanding sealer and friction polish, and then I'll come back when I've done that and I've flipped it round and it's sat in the chuck. And there we have now the underside done. So it's been polished up to, sorry, it was sanded up to 600, and 2 coats of sanding sealer and denibbed in between each coats, and then so 2 coats of friction polish. So it feels really nice and smooth. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip it around, and I'll get back to you. Right, we've flipped around now, so I'm going to give it quite a thick lip on the outside edge. I'll put some, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I've quite a thick lip, and I'm going to dish out here. So let's find where centre is. About there. I'm going to come to about here. speed it up a little. In fact, what I need to do first is face it off. That's why I found centre first. What an idiot. Anyway, let's crack on. Have a feel of that now. Okay everybody, I've finished shaping the inside of the bowl now. Bit of torn grain, but overall I'm happy with the shape. I didn't want to go any further than that really in the centre, because I think I'm getting near sort of like popping through the bottom, and I don't want to do that. So discretion is the better part of valour, as they say. So I shall start sanding this now. So as before, pretty boring sanding, so I'll sand this up to 600 and then I'll get you back. Okay everybody, here's the finished bowl now. Same thing on the inside. Well, it's more of a dish, I think, having felt it. It's it started off as a 9" by 2" blank of beech. So if I just pick it up like that, maybe you can see it better. So apart from when it let go of the faceplate at the start, it's been very enjoyable and I've learnt a lot. It's certainly the biggest thing that I've turned on a lathe, but I said I would start getting bigger once I'd got a better lathe, well, a better swing. So if I just turn it now edge on, hopefully you'll see the profile, and then if I just spin it round again. So I like the shape of it, and it's just it just really did its own thing. I just was just holding the tools and pushing them around. So, oops, sorry. So yeah, happy with it. Sits nice and flat. So again, it's encouraging and it always spurs me on for the next time. So I hope you like it, and I've sort of like entertained you enough. So what I do now is I'll just put the camera back on the tripod and then I'll finish up. Okay everybody, well that's the end of this dish. I don't know, what would you call that? Is it a platter? Is it a dish? I don't know. But like I say, I've thoroughly enjoyed it today, and really the purpose of my videos is obviously it's not to educate, it's not as a tutorial really, but it's just to show, you know, what we can do when we put our minds to it. You know, I love wood turning, and I'm getting, you know, more excited about the prospects and my potential. But I think the thing that we need to take away from sort of like me, it's don't let anybody ever tell you you can't do it, because you can. You know, so I hope that, you know, everybody, you know, whether or not you're disabled or you're able-bodied, you keep pushing yourselves. You know, it applies for everything. Don't stand still. So my next project is turning a vampire steak for a friend of mine, so that should be quite interesting. I've got a piece of oak to do it, so I might video that if I get the time. So thanks for joining me. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, please, and I'll catch you all again. Bye everybody.